here tonight for KitesurfingTV Launch with Dan Anderson. And Dan, thank you for coming.
Thanks, Sabrina.
And what did you think about tonight? And what did you bring here?
It was awesome. The trailer with you in it was really cool. I think it's a great idea what you guys are doing with the sport and bridging it with Hollywood. It's awesome.
Great. I would like to talk a little bit more about you. Why don't you tell us what you do and what's going on in your life? I mean, you're a kiter, you're also a trainer, you work for Captain Kirk, and you're also a designer of hydrofoil, something. So what's going on? We want to know as much as we can about you, Dan.
Yeah, so I am a kiteboarder and surfer, and I work at Captain Kirk's,
yes,
which is pretty much the only remaining kiteboarding store in Los Angeles. And we also have a location in Baja where we have accommodations and lessons and gear. And in our shop we do kite surfing, windsurfing, stand-up paddling, surfing,
yoga.
Yeah, and we're designing and coming out with our own hydrofoil board. Okay. Right. That's going to be for kiteboards, stand-up paddle boards, and windsurfing boards too.
Interesting. So about your hydrofoil, you mean like you are building from scratch, or you are?
Yeah, so I designed it. It's going to be the first foil that we're coming out with will be for kiteboarding. Okay. And it's designed to be very easy to learn on. Okay. It's a free ride foil that.
What is the free ride foil?
A hydrofoil is basically a board that has a hydrofoil on it, and so you're able to go out in much lighter winds than a regular kiteboard, which essentially triples your sessions because you're able to go out in about 8 miles an hour of wind. Okay. And it's a really cool feeling because you're flying above the water. It's like a magic carpet. You don't feel any drag or any bump or resistance. It's like the hoverboard from Back to the Future. Okay.
Well, I'm a kiter myself. I never tried hydrofoil. Do you think it's difficult to learn? I mean, I use twin tip, but tell me more about how long does it take to learn about hydrofoiling?
Anybody can learn how to kiteboard. I've been teaching kiteboarding for about 10 years, and I've taught 4-year-olds up to 80-year-olds. Anybody can learn it. It has nothing to do. A lot of people think that it has to do with muscle and fitness. I know. Yeah. But if you look at Sabrina, she's very fit, very strong. But
I have high heels.
Yeah, her high heels. So anybody can do it, and it takes about 3 lessons to learn how to get on the board. And once you learn how to hydrofoil properly, then it takes about another week. Of hydrofoiling, before you can do it.
I have a question for you. When you use hydrofoil, do you think it's better to use inflated kite or foil kites? What is your thought about that?
Well, I think that if you're hydrofoiling in very, very light winds, which is the original purpose of the hydrofoil, then the foil kite is a little bit more efficient, in very light wind. Sure. But if you're going in waves, in stronger winds, then it's nice to have the inflatable if you crash it in the waves.
Sure, sure, I understand that. I have a question for you. I know that Captain Kirk is one of the kite school that actually is going to be active in Belmont Shore. Yeah. Tell us about a little bit more about this school. Yeah. What do you think is going to make this school? Actually, I think one of the best schools, in my opinion, about kite surfing. Also for the experience you guys have. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been teaching? I mean, kite surfing. I mean, Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, our shop has been around for over 20 years in San Pedro. Okay. And all of our instructors are very, very experienced and all certified. I mean, the combined experience that we have in the shop is over 100 years of experience in water sports. So we pretty much know what we're talking about. And this summer, we're going to have the school down there. It's going to be full speed. We're going to do a lot of lessons down there. We have
Belmont Shore.
At Belmont Shores. Okay. It's the premier location for kiteboarding in Southern California. It's the best place you can go to learn how to kiteboard.
What makes Belmont Shore like a best place to go for beginners?
Belmont Shore is so great because it's a really big and wide beach. It's really long, so you have a lot of space to drift in the water. The water is shallow, it's very calm.
We have stingrays.
We do have stingrays, yes, but there are tricks to get around stingrays. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
So anyway, Dan, thank you so much for coming today, and we are looking to see you more, and actually to see how the school is going. And actually, we are planning to come to La Ventana to film something for Kitesurfing TV.
Sounds great.
And thank you again.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Sabrina.
Thank you.
All right.